Had the wrong mic up really quickly for a second, but should be good. All right, happy Friday. We're back a little earlier. We usually come on around 4, but there's a lot going on right now. You see the radar is lit up with rain. And that's pretty much the story for another day. We have a bunch of it around, heavy downpours, a couple of storms here, but really the stormiest of the weather is on the eastern coast of Florida, but we still have a bunch of rain offshore that's continuing to push in this afternoon. And some of this may impact your evening commute, wherever you're going to be headed over the next hour or two, even into about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock even. The showers could still linger around. So we will be tracking these for the next couple of hours. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what neighborhood you're watching in this afternoon. And we'll go ahead and get started here. Let's get over to our next rad and let's pause this really quickly so we can kind of see what's going on. Yeah, there's just a lot happening. Going to the eastern coast of Florida, you can see the storms are a bit more intense, a little more time for those storms or showers to get over there, intensify, tap into the instability on the eastern coast of Florida. And there was actually a severe storm moving through Melbourne. It just went away, but the storms are still pretty strong and they are packing a punch. Kind of near Palm Bay all the way down to Fort Pierce, Port St. Lucie area. So those overseeing the strongest storms, there's still a couple of storms around the Tampa Bay area as well. Really just torrential rain, a little bit of lightning too. So let's start from the top and let's work our way down. Citrus County, there's a nice heavy storm moving into Homosassa. Heavy downpour just along the coast there. If you're traveling along US 19. That is might be a rough drive for you all the way to the north, like in Citrus. Getting into Hernando County, a touch drier. You can see not too much rain at this point, but that all changes as you get into Pasco and Pinellas County. You can see Lando Lakes there, just drenched. Wesley Chapel is about to get in. I'm going to put this into motion here. It's about to get in on a little bit of heavy rain traveling along I-75. From Wesley Chapel all the way down into Hillsborough County. That is not the funnest drive. I-75 down to 75 and also splitting down to 75. Whether you're going east or west, it's going to be a messy drive at this point, at least at this hour here. So you can really see that heavy rain just along I-75 there. And it's pushing into I-4. So a lot of our major roadways this afternoon and through the evening is just dealing with torrential rain. This is torrential rain right here. All these reds, that what you're seeing right now, this is something that you just do not want to get caught in. One of the reasons why we have all this moisture, or at least, well, more rain to work with today is that we have a lot of moisture to work with overhead. We have a stalled out front just to the north of the area, just to the north of the state, with that additional lift from the front and with that moisture pulling ahead of the front. You see those winds surging out of the southwest. That's that tropical moisture that helps to support these downpours. This is not out of the ordinary. We tend to see situations like this during our rainy season, which we are in. And I was just writing up an article about it. We get about 7 inches of rain in Tampa alone in June. And this weekend, we can definitely see that play out once again. And I mean, this is continue from today all the way into Sunday. We could get about 5 inches of rain in some spots, 6 even. Accumulated over this kind of 3-day period. We're already kind of getting the head start on that today. So you can see there's a lot of rain around Hillsborough County. Zooming into Tampa here. I'm trying to, there we go. And there's no comments, no one's commenting, it's quiet. There's usually a lot of people commenting at this time. When there's a lot on the radar, I have a lot of questions, but I guess I'll talk to myself this afternoon. You see Tampa, most of the rain is kind of just south. There's still light rain in downtown Tampa, but just south, kind of in the bay here. Davis Island, you can see just drenched, and that's not fun. Harbor Island too. You can see this heavy rain just setting up in the bay here. This rain is also kind of pushing into the McDill area. The Gandy right now is not the best drive, but it's not super torrential rain. The torrential rain is more so to the east right now of the Gandy. But if you're traveling along the Gandy over the next few minutes here, you can see the entire bridge is just blanketed with rain. So take your time out there on the roads. I don't need to say that. Everybody knows. Go a little slower when it's raining, especially over our bridges. You want to take it easy out there. And then for St. Pete, you can see a few showers moving across the area. Now, the entire county isn't drenched with rain just yet, but there are some lighter showers moving across the southern part, kind of in downtown St. Pete. You can see this little bullseye here of rain where 375 is. All this rain is just kind of hitting spots that people tend to take home from work. So unfortunately, that's the problem. But this will kind of be moving in periodically throughout the day. So you can see this is just kind of just one isolated shower in St. Pete that's going to move away before possibly another one moves into St. Petersburg or into Pinellas County later on within the next hour or two. And I do want to show you all what's out in the Gulf. This is what we're kind of watching here. And put this into play once again. You see these showers moving east. That is what we're kind of concerned with. This looks like it's below severe criteria, which we don't have to worry about damaging winds, a water spout. Hopefully, I don't really see a lot of rotation within this storm, but that is torrential rain that's going to be moving into Pinellas County pretty quickly. So you can see where there's the rain now in St. Pete. Yeah, that may go away for a little bit before this next round of rain kind of blankets the county. So we're not done with the rain just yet. Even around 5 o'clock, it's still going to be rain around, but you can see a lot of our major roadways are just not really the funnest to drive on at this point. Getting into Polk County, you can see scattered rain across the area. The heavier downpours kind of south of I-4, south and southwest of Lakeland, really kind of along that Hillsborough and Polk County line. Fort Meade getting in on rain. Fort Meade, wow, a lot of rain over the last few days. I kind of want to see the totals for this week because when it comes to rain in Polk County, they have definitely gotten a good bit of it. So there's more rain in southern Polk, and of course our inland counties, our interior counties like Highlands, Hardy County, seeing some good rain as well. A batch of rain moving into Wauchula. Moving into Wauchula, this is all moving east. So you can see these showers in Highlands County pushing to the east as well. So, scattered rain across the area. I'm going to look over in my comments really quickly. Sandy asks, so what about Jacksonville? I can go up to Jacksonville really quickly. Hey Jacksonville, what's going on? You can see there's not really much happening there, at least in Jacksonville proper, kind of around the perimeter. But you can see to the south, pushing into St. Augustine, there's going to be some heavy rain continuing to push to the east. Hastings, I'm not really familiar with the Jacksonville market. We've vacationed there plenty of times, but I only know the main cities. But you can see St. Augustine getting some light showers at this point, but there's that band of rain continuing to push to the east. So the eastern coast of Florida definitely in for some stronger storms within the next few hours here. Debbie said, everyone is napping on this cloudy, rainy afternoon. I don't blame you. If I wasn't at work, I'd be napping too. I would put in a movie, and like a Disney movie or something. Maybe make some tea. Have a good Friday evening. This is definitely an evening where I have no plans on heading outside. And so I don't blame you if you're napping. Hey, Shelby said, I'm enjoying the rain, but hopefully it doesn't get too bad. And that's the thing. It's not terrible out there. Everything is below severe criteria, sub-severe at this point, which is good. We don't really have the dynamics set up for really strong and robust storms, but with torrential rain, of course, we can always get some flooding in some of those low-lying areas, some of those urban areas as well, like South Tampa. South Tampa always deals with flooding when we have a strong or a heavy downpour, strong storm, heavy downpour. These storms are tapping in to that deeper moisture overhead, so we're going to continue to see a similar situation this weekend. While these storms may not be incredibly strong, there's still something that you don't want to get caught in. Those types of storms you want to enjoy from the comfort of your own home. Hey Don, he said, how is tomorrow going to play out in Pinellas County? Great question. Great segue there, Don, because I'm about to show you all the future cast. And unfortunately, I'm sorry, this may not be the future casts of your dreams because we're going to continue to see rain as we get into the next couple of days. Saturdays is looking very similar to today, maybe even a little more rain for your Saturday, unfortunately. So here's how the radar could look as we head into the weekend. Skipping ahead here, you can see Saturday, let's go even a little further back. Now, showers can start as early as 6 to 7, even earlier than that. Across some of our northern counties, we still have this onshore flow, so when we have this kind of weather pattern in place with those winds pushing out of the west, this time really southwest, and that's just a really moist air mass. But with this flow, we tend to get showers at the coast first in the morning, and then they progress to the east throughout the day. So that's what we're going to see once again for your Saturday. You can see a few showers forming along the nature coast really early. A lot of people may be asleep at this time, but it's 7 o'clock in the morning. You can see a few showers from Pinellas all the way up into Citrus County. So if you're a morning person like myself, I would just say make sure that you have an umbrella close if you're going to be heading out for that morning coffee, but I don't really think it's going to be the best beach morning. Just make sure that you have your eye on the radar if you do have any of those afternoon plans, or those morning plans rather. Same for afternoon plans too. I mean, getting into the afternoon doesn't look much better. You can see the rest of your morning here. You see those deeper, darker reds. That is that torrential rain, and that's one of the reasons why Tampa could see up to 5 inches of rain throughout by the end of this weekend, because of these storms just setting up across Tampa and moving pretty slowly. So this is closer to midday, around noon. You can see not really the best situation throughout much of the area. Okay, what's going on? Nope, 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 nope. Nope, please. Sorry. I'm not sure who's over there. We're sharing computers today, so it can get really confusing. Maybe Natalie's over there. I can't go. Well, I'll talk to her later. I'll try to get through this pretty quickly so that Natalie can, kind of get her show going, because we're down a computer. But you can see by midday, still a few scattered showers and heavy downpours lingering around, torrential rain in some spots. But then as we get into the evening, you can see this is 5 o'clock, not a lot of rain. So this is not going to be a complete washout. There's still opportunities to get outside, especially toward the end of the day. So just keep that in mind. I wouldn't completely cancel your weekend plans, but maybe you have to adjust them a little bit more. Maybe push oh. What is that? Is that a marine warning? Marine warning? Okay. Just a marine warning. Okay, a lot of noise going on here. We have our weather radios going off. But once again, back to what I was saying. By the end of your evening, around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you may want to push your plans to then, because we'll see better chances for drier weather. The showers will start to wind down as we get into the evening. Start to stabilize a little bit more, and then throughout your night, looks pretty good. You can see our futurecast here. Not a lot of rain through at least 6 to 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning if you're a wild child and you're up that early. Now, getting into Sunday morning, we kind of start over again. You can see 7 o'clock, still not a lot of rain out there, but still you can see a few showers pushing onto the coast, especially north of I-4. You see that kind of rogue cell moving into Polk County there. And then by your afternoon, very similar situation. Showers will start on the coast first, and then they'll push inland. A heavy downpour is possible throughout some of our interior counties. Once again, this is around 2 o'clock on your Sunday. But you can see here, there's not rain everywhere. This is not a widespread situation where it's going to be raining everywhere at the same time. Just keep an eye on the radar, because you can still have some opportunities to get outside if you really do need to. When it's not raining, it's going to be steamy. Look at our dew points. There are just, this is gross. I don't even want to talk about it. It's just 70-degree dew points. That is just heavy air uncomfortable air. Once again, we have all that tropical moisture overhead. So your afternoons are going to be nice and steamy. It's going to be really hard for us to cool off. The only cooling factor that we really have is the rain that's going to be coming in, those downpours. That rain cooled air will possibly bring temperatures from the upper 80s down to the 70s in some spots, at least briefly. But our overnight lows are going to be nice and warm, and it's going to be humid, humid, humid. It is June in Florida, and that is reflected in our forecast this weekend. So you have the rain, you have the higher dew points, you have the temperatures in the upper 80s. Some spots may touch 90, but the reason why we kind of have highs in the upper 80s instead of 90 is because we have more rain and more clouds to work with. So we may not get to up to 90, but you don't have to be in 90-degree temperatures in order for it to be just uncomfortably warm outside. And that's what we're going to feel throughout your entire weekend. And let's look at the forecasted rainfall here. You can see through Sunday, this is the estimates of how much rain we could see throughout the area. Tampa could pick up about 5 inches of rain. This is going to be accumulated over, this is like this 3 to 4 day period. So this is from today all the way into Sunday. You can see these brighter yellows, these brighter reds, and that is where we're going to see some of the heaviest rain set up. So just keep that in mind. At the coast, Newport Richey, parts of Pinellas County, inland Hillsborough, inland Polk County, definitely inland Polk County. Well, Polk County is inland, but our kind of our inland areas will definitely pick up on some healthy rain throughout these next couple of days. So grab your arcs, friends, because it is going to be a rainy one. Here's your 7-day forecast. You can see kind of the play-by-play over the next couple of days. Saturday looks to be the wettest day out of the next 7 days. Sunday, we still have a rain chance in there, but it goes down a little bit, but still heavy downpours are possible. And then getting into next week, you see those temperatures go up a little bit more? Yeah, it's because we have a little less rain to work with, more sunshine to heat us up throughout the day. So have high temperatures in the lower to mid 90s. It's still going to be very humid, though, so we'll have a feel-like temperature, that heat index in triple digits in many spots. Your mornings will just be uncomfortably warm. But that's next week. For this weekend, just keep your eye on the radar, just in case you have any outdoor plans, and if you want to dodge the showers, that's going to be your best bet. We have a radar on our 10 Tampa Bay app. Shameless plug. You should download it. It will come in handy. And there's plenty of other radar apps. My biggest pet, one of my biggest pet peeves is, oh, this rain came out of nowhere. No, it didn't. You just weren't prepared. I want people to be prepared for these showers that we have been tracking and forecasting for days now. So if you get caught in a downpour, just know we warned you. And if you do, it's okay. A little rain never hurt nobody. All right. Here's a live look around town. I'm going to leave it on here. Oof, look at St. Pete Beach. That's that rain I was talking about that's offshore that's about to move in. I don't see a lot of people out there. Well, I see a couple folks out there. Not as many as earlier, but y'all need to pack it up. You see those dark skies in the background, that means it's time to go. But you can see across the area kind of gloomy skies, Clearwater Beach, gloomy skies as well. You can see Sarasota. Oh, there we go. There's that rain moving into St. Pete Beach. There's that one last look around town. I'm going to show you one last look around on the radar. Oh gosh, that is just messy. Take your time out there on the roads, friends. I don't want anyone to get in any accidents because of the rain. This rain is a type of blinding rain too. When it comes down to these rain rates, it could really make it very tough to drive. But you know, if you're from Florida, if you're familiar with this, you already know the deal. I just want to let you know this is what we're expecting over the next couple of hours. So if you want to dodge the showers on your commute, if you want to stick at work for a little bit longer or just stay inside, go for it. I don't blame you. You can see that batch of rain that I was just showing you on the camera. That's right offshore, Pinellas County, pushing in as we speak. This is where we are here at the station, which means that my commute may be a little rough when I get home, but that's okay. Heavy rain moving into, we're just sitting atop of Hillsborough County. from Dover to Brandon to Plant City along I-4. So a lot of our major roadways are just drenched with rain right now. Howard Franklin doesn't look that bad though. Look at that. That's a smooth drive there. Besides the traffic, not a lot of rain, which is good. But you see these heavy batches of rain, that is going to be your main hazard for today if you're going to be heading out on the roads. Nothing severe though, but that's about it. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to let Natalie have her computer back. Hopefully she's not mad at me. And I will wrap it up here. Enjoy your weekend, friends. I'm going to see you all on Monday, hopefully tracking a little less rain activity. But of course, with less rain, that kind of means more heat. So we'll be really talking about the heat next week. That will be our main weather story. All right. Put this in motion. I'm going to full screen this, and I will see you all on Monday. Have a great weekend. Send me your weather pictures if you have any. And yeah, I'll leave you to it. Bye.